Local and national concerns over growing mental health issues worry all of us. Thankfully, a seminar is coming up to offer guidance and education. This is Minister David Salisbury, and it's good to see you.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Well, we were talking before we came on the air about the growing need for mental health education and for help. So this is answering that need beautifully. What inspired you to bring this seminar?
You know, at church we had a discussion. We try to do something for the community every year, and it was our young adult group that said, we'd like to bring in somebody to talk about mental health. They had a lot of questions and wanted somebody who would answer their questions as well as just be an expert.
So this man that's coming in, this expert, is a friend of yours?
Yes. Lonnie Jones and I have known each other for over 20 years, and as soon as they said that's what they wanted to do, I knew who to call right away.
Well, tell us let's get his resume.
Lonnie has been in youth work and ministry work for over 40 years with young people and adults, but Lonnie's also a licensed professional counselor, has done that for over 30 years, and has been a counselor with the SWAT team in Huntsville, Alabama. He's their chaplain for over 30 years as well.
Well, he's seen it all then.
He's been through it all.
He has. So when is the event going to happen, and how do we register for it?
The event's going to happen next Saturday, August 17th. Registration will be from 8:30 to 9 that morning. We do have a Facebook event created. It'll help us out if you go to that and click that you're coming.
What's it titled?
It's just Mental Health Seminar on the Henderson Church of Christ Facebook page.
So, Mental Health Seminar.
Yeah, and if you'll tell us you're going, that'll help with the count, but you can show up Saturday morning at 8:30 to 9 o'clock and come on in. It's free for everybody.
And is it 2 days?
Lonnie's going to stay over and he will teach an adult Bible class and preach for us Sunday morning. That is part of our worship service, but his topic's going to continue on through that class and through his sermon.
Do we need to bring anything to register?
No, just show up.
No materials of any kind?
No, it's just show up. We'll have everything there for you. Up in Smoke is going to be have a lunch there. They'll have their food truck on hand, so everybody can go out and buy lunch at the food truck, and we'll have the basement open for us to enjoy a meal there, and then Lonnie's going to have an afternoon session after lunch.
Are there topics that he's going to cover, or is he just going to kind of be organic with the crowd there?
Yes, both. Lonnie's going to talk about, he's going to cover and say, hey, he's going to talk about suicidal thoughts, and how to talk to somebody who's struggling with suicidal thoughts. Our young adults also specifically said, man, we're going through so many transitions these days. We want to know, how do we handle changes in life? So Lonnie's going to do that. He's also going to take questions.
That was the next piece I was going to ask. Would there be a chance to interact?
Absolutely.
Because I'm sure listening, they're going to have more questions than they do even right now about. And to be able to have an expert like that with such a deep resume is a great thing.
We're excited. Again, we've made a particular appeal to our law enforcement community with Lonnie's background, as well as to young adults. That's kind of been the focus, but it's going to be something for everybody.
Is there a limit to how many people you can have
we'll break out the folding chairs.
And
we'll break out the folding chairs if we need to. So, you know, there's really not a limit to that.
All right, so next Saturday, the 13th?
Next Saturday, the 17th.
That's the 13th.
13th, it is 13th.
It is
I'm sorry,
because I'm reading your form right now.
Thank you. Yeah, you've got notes in front of you. Yeah, next Saturday the 13th and Sunday the 14th.
All right, so you can go on Facebook and check this out, and don't miss this opportunity to learn more about mental health and become, I think, wiser and more aware. Thank you.
Thank you
for what
very
you're
much.
doing. Glad you're here. We'll be back with more Lifestyles right after this. Stay with us.